Today, you will discover the 5 steps to relieve the pain of venous insufficiency once and for all after the age of 50. Have you ever felt your legs were heavy as lead, swollen, or even painful, especially at night? If you are over 50, pay close attention, because what I'm about to share today could completely change your life. I will never forget Eleanor, a 68-year-old patient who came into my office with tears in her eyes. She told me, her voice heavy with worry, "Doctor, I can't take it anymore. My legs burn, they swell, and they're so heavy that I can't play with my grandchildren anymore. I'm afraid this will turn into a wound that never heals." Eleanor's suffering is the same as that of millions of people who face chronic venous insufficiency every day. But here's the good news. During my career, I've discovered 5 simple, completely natural, and extremely effective steps that can prevent or alleviate these symptoms. The secret isn't in expensive medicines or invasive treatments. You already have everything you need at home, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. I'm Dr. Alan, a medical specialist, and for the last 15 years I've helped hundreds of patients like Eleanor combat the hidden dangers behind swelling, varicose veins, and chronic pain. If you care about the health of your legs and want information that can protect you and give you back your quality of life, do yourself a favor. Click the subscribe button right now so you don't miss any vital details. Let me tell you more of Eleanor's story. A retired teacher full of life who had always been active. She did what many doctors recommend. She walked a bit, tried not to eat too much fat. But secretly, her nights were a torment. The feeling of heaviness and burning in her legs kept her from sleeping and stole her energy during the day. The intriguing part was that her routine exams seemed normal for her age. No specialist could find the exact cause of such a rapid worsening of her symptoms. She wore compression stockings, took a diuretic prescribed by her cardiologist, but the core problem, the inflammation and weakness of her veins, was still there, getting worse every day. It was only when I asked her to write down everything she ate for a week that the culprit appeared, hidden in plain sight, in foods she deemed harmless. The real thief of her vitality was the excess sodium in instant broths, saltine crackers, and the processed meats she ate for convenience. She thought she was doing herself good, but she was actually filling her body with a trigger for swelling and vascular inflammation. 2 weeks after we adjusted her diet and introduced the small habits I'm going to teach you today, Eleanor called me. I could hear the smile in her voice. "Doctor, it's like a miracle. My legs feel lighter, the swelling has been cut in half, and I was able to walk in the park with my grandson without any pain." Her life began to change. Eleanor's story is not an isolated case. Now, I will detail the 4 powerful allies that could be sabotaging or saving the health of your veins right now. A. Powerful ally number 1. The vein guardians, flavonoids. The silent guardian, number 1, flavonoids. Take the case of Mr. Peterson, a 72-year-old engineer who suffered from painful varicose veins. He didn't know it, but his favorite dessert, dark chocolate, and the berries he started eating for breakfast were the key. Flavonoids like diosmin and hesperidin, found in citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, berries, blueberries, strawberries, acai, apples, and even 70% dark chocolate, act like cement for your vein walls. They reduce inflammation and improve venous tone, helping the blood flow back up to the heart. What shocks me the most is that many people spend fortunes on creams that don't work, when the solution can be found in a simple orange and kale juice or a handful of blackberries in the morning. B. Powerful ally. Number 2. The calf pump, the secret heart of the legs, the calf pump. I remember Susan, a 65-year-old seamstress who sat all day. Her legs were extremely swollen by the end of the day. The problem wasn't just sitting, but sitting still. Your calf muscle acts like a heart for your legs. Every time you contract this muscle, it squeezes the veins and pushes blood upward against gravity. Staying still deactivates this vital pump. And the most incredible part, you don't need to go to the gym. The simple act of doing 20 up and down movements on your heels while watching TV or waiting for your coffee to brew reactivates this pump and relieves swelling almost instantly. It's one of the most powerful and neglected secrets. C. Powerful ally. Number 3. The maestro of balance, potassium. The antagonist of salt, potassium. David, who like Eleanor loved processed meats and ready-made meals, lived with his legs and ankles looking like balloons. Sodium, found in salt, makes your body retain fluid, increasing the pressure inside your veins and causing swelling. Potassium does the exact opposite. It helps your kidneys eliminate excess sodium. It's a balance. People immediately think of bananas, which is good. But what amazed me when reviewing the studies was the power of avocado, sweet potato, spinach, and coconut water. Swapping white bread for sweet potato at breakfast is a revolutionary change for reducing leg swelling. D. Powerful ally. For 4. The flow of life, hydration. The natural blood thinner, water. I had a patient, Carol, who drank very little water to avoid getting up at night to use the bathroom. Little did she know that this was worsening the thickness of her blood. When you are dehydrated, your blood becomes more viscous, thicker. This makes the job of your veins, which are already weakened, much harder. The calf pump has to work heroically to push thick blood upward. It seems basic, but what shocks me is seeing how many patients with venous insufficiency are afraid to drink water. It's a serious mistake. Drinking water in small sips throughout the day is essential to keep the blood flowing freely. Now that you know the allies, the question is, how do you organize your day? That's why I created what I call the 24-hour light legs protocol. It's simple and practical. Step 1, anti-swelling breakfast. Start the day with potassium and flavonoids. Example, a portion of papaya with oatmeal and a handful of blueberries. Or scrambled eggs with spinach and a slice of avocado. Step 2, activate the pump every hour. If you sit or stand for long periods, set an alarm on your phone. Every hour, stand up and do 20 to 30 calf raises. It takes 1 minute and changes everything. Step 3, smart lunch and dinner. Drastically reduce added salt and processed foods. Fill your plate with plenty of dark leafy greens, a lean protein source, and a potassium source like sweet potato or parsnips. Step 4, the sacred elevation. Before bed, lie down on your bed or the floor and elevate your legs against a wall for 15 to 20 minutes. This uses gravity to your advantage to drain excess accumulated fluid. Step 5, talk about compression stockings. They are not all the same. Talk to your doctor about the compression stocking with the correct grade for your case. They are a fundamental external support. If you've watched this far and are committed to giving your legs this relief, comment below light legs, so I know you're ready to start this journey. Now I want you to do a quick self-assessment. Of the 4 allies I mentioned, which one do you realize is most lacking in your routine? A diet with flavonoids, calf exercises, potassium, or hydration? Leave your answer in the comments. Let's share experiences. Always remember, managing venous insufficiency isn't about a magic pill. It's about a smart lifestyle, a set of small self-care gestures that, when combined, restore the health and lightness you deserve.